Greetings from beautiful Cyprus. Beautiful sunrise in Cyprus here. And I wanted to address what I see happening within the truther community. A lot of flat earthers are jumping ship and they're going to concave. But, sadly, a lot of these flat earthers have too big of an ego to follow me, to humble themselves and follow me. So they have to attempt to marginalize me in their attempt to co-opt the movement. They have to conclude that LSE must be some kind of government shill that was informed of this shape of the earth and that was actually utilizing this Christ claim to actually divert attention away so people wouldn't consider it, right? That's what you have to conclude. Although, unethically, you'll utilize his graphics, you won't give him credit. You'll unscrupulously criticize him, marginalize him, or attempt to anyway. All the while not even admitting or recognizing that you have an ego problem. You won't humble yourselves before me. And so from my vantage point, which is a higher vantage point, it's kind of like I see you guys as like rats in a maze. You know, in a laboratory, you're going down a corridor, you're thinking the earth is flat, you're turning corners, you get to a wall, you get to a dead end. That's not where the cheese is. So you have to turn around, retract, and go a different way. Oh, let's go down the concave road. Oh, that's where the cheese is. Yeah, it's concave, the earth is concave. But who's leading the movement? Some guy who claims to be Christ. No, no, no. You must make the captain walk the plank, right? You got to try to co-opt the movement. You got to try to marginalize him. You got to try to say that he thinks he's Christ. He's a government shill. He's an agent. He's been fed this information. Denying the fact that I did have enough intelligence to realize this and not to go down your silly flat earth path maze. Because I have this oversight, I have foresight. I can see above, I can see the destination. The destination is the kingdom of God, and me being the Christ. It's not a ridiculous claim. If you look at it, if you have logic. I bet early on you thought concave earth was ridiculous. So how much more ridiculous is me being Christ? I'm not a government agent. I'm not a shill. But if you're going to act like I am, I treat you accordingly. I'm going to say, NSA, add this person to the human detention list. Because ultimately, being the Christ is being an authority, being the authority figure. So if you want to play that game, if you want to go at me, if you want to go against me, then I'm going to have to act accordingly. You know? You want to go against the Christ? I mean, why don't you express gratitude or appreciation for all the work, all the graphics that were cogently and beautifully displayed for you to understand the earth is concave? But instead, right, unethically, you'll use my artwork, you'll use my animations, you won't credit me. How right is that? How right is that, huh? You know what I'm talking about. It's all about your condition in your heart. Your resistance to humble yourself and follow me and admit that I'm right. Look at your own heart, people. Humble yourselves. I am the Christ. And I'm going to take over the world. So you can either join me humbly, or you can resist me. Because you want to present your own egos. You want to present your own information. Well, you know what? You look foolish. I mean, if you were advocating flat earth at one time, and now you're retracting and going concave, you already have that. You're already smeared pie on your face. Because you went that route. And I know your attempts are trying to villainize me as as the villain here, try to marginalize me. It doesn't work like that. Because you've already been duped. You're not smart enough. You weren't smart enough to initially figure it out. You went with the flow. You went with the flow of critical, conspiratorial thought, and you were wrong. So humble yourself. Admit you're wrong. Admit I'm right. And respect me. Acknowledge me. Respect me. Appreciate. Show some appreciation for all the work that I've done to help you see that the earth is concave. Okay? Thanks.